do we get a manual for this? Small upgrades to our power plant, and there's some containers here. We deep dive into a small cave and find some not so friendly spiders. And our first Summersloop presents. With some upgrades on the way, we should be ready to go. And without further ado, let's punch it. Hello everyone, Fire here. And in today's episode, we are going to remake our wire factory, add some cable to the manufacturing process, switching to solid biofuel for our small power plant, deep diving into a cave where we are finding some spiders, and our horse Summersloop presents itself, doing research, a lot of research, because we just unlocked the map in the previous episode. And yeah, that's kind of it. Not much else going on. Oh, wait, but there is much else going on. So we're doing more research, unlocking a few gadgets, and doing more milestones to get us close to that tier 3, I believe. We're doing tier 1 and tier 2 at the moment. So enjoy the show. So, time to explore the map. Oh, pod just came back. Okay, so let's take a look. See here, we have some gather stuff from all around the world. Let's see here. Alien protein. Okay. We have this one. So let's research.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. So we have more options here, but we need more remains, it seems. So let's check out the other trees. Mercer sphere, we have one.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of
What?
intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Seems like we have aliens around. That's nice. Haven't found any Summersloop. And no Sam. Let's see here. Deuterium. Nutrients. We have these.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Okay. I think further research is locked.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Cool. But I think we need to find the agaric bacon mushroom. Alright. Power slugs. We do have one, I think, in our inventory, and also quartz because we mine them. Let's see here. We have slug, Caterium. We also have hog remains and quartz. Let's see what we can do with these. So how to remains, we can research this.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay. None of these Deuterium we do have. Whoa.
The metal has been named Deuterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Nice. We still need more to unlock the ingot. None here, and power slugs. We found one.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
So they're just big giant energy batteries. Power shard. We need a slug to make a shard to unlock overclocking. That's cool. Power shard from yellow slugs, and this should be available and in our coursery.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Okay, I'm not gonna unlock this for now. I think I wanna find more quartz. So that's it with our research for the timing. I'm gonna store all this away and get back to the map in a while. Quick time. English is hard, bear with me here. So much research, I feel like a scientist now. But anyway, let's get back to our cable wire production here. I have a problem with this machine, not efficient. It's turning on and off because I give it too much ore, and the processing is just not enough. So we just have to remake our small wire production here, add some cable to it, and yeah, should be fine. How hard can it be? It's gonna be done in a GP. So let's add a splitter here so we can feed the other smelter I previously laid down. Let's connect it to, yeah, the other way around. Okay, let's redo it. Proper set it up this time so our belts line up in the proper way. There we go. Let's make this belt straight. Perfect. Now we just need to wire it up. This pole is full. I need to remake everything here. Make it a clean start with power. So let's bring power closer. There we go. And we're gonna hook it up when we're done building here. Select copper ingots. So we now have two smelters that produces 30 per minute. This takes in 50, so we need to add one more constructor to this because we have an output at 30. So let's get a better view up here. Let's climb that. Nope. Come on, come on, come. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. There we go. That took a while. Okay, so let's add a splitter here. Like so. Add one more constructor next to it. Let's press Ctrl and line it up properly this time. Yeah, should be fine with this. Build it up. Nice and straight. Perfect. Now let's see here. Do something about this one. This stacks of wire should be no problem. Let's construct it for now. Remove this belt also. Perfect. Now let's check out our schematics here. So we have one smelter, two constructors. Let's see here. Wire, cable takes in 60 wire. To make 60 wire I need 15 copper ingots. So we're gonna need two constructors to make a cable constructor. So let's add two more constructors here. To add the second smelter, we can line it up. I think we should be fine. Okay, and one more. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so we're gonna need a splitter here. Let's get on top. Add our splitter. Orient the right way. Nope, didn't meant to fall. Let's get back up. I'm getting better at climbing. Okay, so splitter, face it this way. If we can line up everything, should be perfect. Yeah, add a belt it. Okay, and this way make it straight. Perfect. So now I have two smelters, each going into two constructors, and they are all going to make wire for us. So this one is selected from the material tab. We have wire here. Nice. Okay, how should we do this? We need to add one more constructor here so I can make the cable. How to orient things. How do I want it? In this way, so the output from those two goes in this one. Yeah, I think it should be good. Let's try to justify the alignment here. There we go, and now we need to add a combiner here. So we can combine the output from the two previous constructors into this one. Because we need 60 cable, 60 wire, and each are making 30 per minute. Nice. Okay, output from that one there. Doesn't make sense. Perfect. Now we should have all the wire we need to make cable. Let's select our recipes here. Wire, so that's 30. Perfect. Select wire here. Very nice. Alrighty, and cable here. So 30 per minute wire, and cable requires 60 watt per minute. Yeah, that should be good. Looking good. Okay, now let's build us a storage container to store all the excess wire we're making over here. let's line this up, turn around and line it up like so. I also need the merger here, so we can merge our two constructors that are making our wire. That one more belt here. Looking nice. Okay, now it's time to wire everything up. So we'll start with the pole here. And we need to add more poles here to connect everything up. One over there. Is it line up? Should be so. One more here. Let's go back up and hook everything up. Starting here, one more here. Alrighty. This I'm gonna hook up to a main pole there. Okay. This constructor as well. We don't have cable. Damn. Let me go grab some cable really fast. But no. Let's not go over to the hub again. So in a crisis like this, when you're missing some materials and you have all the ingredients to make them, just look around, find the perfect spot, enjoy nature, and drop yourself a small crafting bench oriented to the way you like, and just go craft everything you need right out in the field. Isn't this beautiful? Okay, cable is done. Now we can remove the bench. Okay, that beautiful sunset over there. And let's get back to wires. Okay, let's hook up this constructor as well. And on this side, let's hook them up to that pole over there. Perfect. Connect each pole to each other. Okay, looking good, looking good. We still need to connect that pole to main power. If we can get there. So let's grab the pole here. So hook it up to main line. There we go. Everything hooked up. Connector. And of course you need to start the miner. Perfect. Now let's about our production. Okay, everything's well, everything's fine. That thing is red. Nice. Now we should be running at around efficiency. So let's get on top of this thingy and let me show it out that. So we have two smelters here, each providing copper to two constructors. Two constructors are making wire. Two more constructors are making wire, but we're just turning that into cable. So let's clean up this space here. We need a storage depot to handle cable. Storage containers. Okay, so let's line up. Add a belt to it. Nice. Now let's get on that on top of the tower. Let me show you everything at once again. So we have two smelters, four constructors, four are making wire, and one is making cable. That's all one storage container. So pretty basic and simple setup. Okay, so gathering over, because took a quick break over there, and I saw that my concrete production isn't doing that well, and I figured out I need to research a special kind of technology that is not here. We already did this. Nope. I think it's under alien. Nope. Power slot. Here we go. Overclocking. So this will allow us to overclock and underclock machines, so we're making them 100% efficient. But in order to unlock this research, we are going to need one power shard. So let's craft one power shard. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Let's see. Probably requires a slug. Yeah, okay, let's make it. Fine. Now we can do our research over here. Let's go. Da. Hey Da, what's up?
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note:
Okay. So here we need 45. But this minus 1 plus 30 per minute. So we could increase this, but I need another power shot which I'm not craft at the moment. So we're gonna do the opposite and decrease this one, so it only takes in 30 per minute, which our miner can provide. So let's reduce the clock speed over here. What did I do? Come on. 6, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. 29.7. Not perfect. And because I know how to run a calculator, I know this is divided perfect. You can also do parts per minute and it should be easier, but hey, why not add some numbers to it? Now, because this is done and it's 100% efficient, it's time to focus on our milestones once again. Let's see what something cool we can unlock moving forward. Okay, quest giver, here we go, base building. Doesn't sound particularly fun at the moment. So, ramps, no, not going with this. Let's see here. Assembly obstacle. Okay, so. I think chainsaw is the winner here. Let's select this. And we're missing a few things. We have the concrete. Let me go grab them really fast and come back. There we go. All gathered up. Now let's insert them here in our hub. Like so. Press this small button. Boom. There we go.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you could be, if you construct, this isn't just fun.
Okay. Let's see what we can unlock further. So we got the chainsaw and the Satisfactory. Should be fine for now. We still need to craft the chainsaw. So let's select this milestone so we can complete tier 1. And we just need to wait for the path to return. So let's go take a that was fast. Very good video editing. You don't have to wait 2 more minutes for the path to return. Nice animation. Okay, so let's fit in the materials that are required for this milestone. Plates, rods, and of course, boom.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure.
That's interesting. Alrighty. Back to our research. So we just unlocked some solid spot here. And I think we should give it one hour. So let's select this one. And go gather up some materials. But before we do that, let's craft us a chainsaw. Okay, one should be fine for now. Let's equip it. Okay. I think it requires fuel, so enough gathering. Time to craft us some solid biofuel. But we need to convert them to biomass first. So multi burns for 50 megajoules. Okay. Requires 8 biomass. It will make us 4. So let's start crafting. Okay, now make biofuel. One more to go and we're done. Okay, that's enough crafting for now. It's time to test the chainsaw out. Looks nice. Okay. Makes a cool sound. He even has a throttle. That's cool. So switch to single mode. Press on here. Alright. And if we press that, we're going to mode single. Now we can switch to area mode. The deep area mode will cut an area around us. Yeah. So enough cutting down the leaves. It's time to make our small fuel bio plant bio burner plant biomass plant. Anyway, let's start rebuild I should say, this factory. Okay, so my plan is to add a biofuel converter for this one, so we can biomass in biofuel, and we can burn biofuel to be more efficient with our electricity. So let's begin. That was that. Actually, it wasn't. It took me a while, but let me show you what I did. So I'm on top of the tower, and there we go. So we're now burning biofuel. That line is straight, but I don't care. It was temporary. So what have I done here? I added 2 storage containers there, one for wood, one for leaves. Each will feed constructors that will turn wooden leaves respectively into biomass. They will get merged together into a constructor that is making biofuel, and then we can start feeding our biomass burner to make power. Isn't that simple and easy? I think we can upgrade it once more, add more one storage container after the constructor so we don't clog up the lines, but I think it should be fine for now. I mean, that's enough biofuel. It's time to bring out the biomass from our burner so we can get biofuel. Alrighty, now that's done. Everything is running on biofuel. So that's our concrete wire and cable over there. Looking nice, and we're making rods and screws and plates to our initial factory, I should say. Tour over. Let's go back to our quest giver. So this is the last milestone of the third part of assembly. Time to launch it. Boom.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly.
Right.
Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It company.
Alright, then let's fast forward to our small cave finding here. Next to our base, stumbled upon a small cave. So I said to myself, yeah, why not? Let's go into the deep dark caves. But before that, let's mark it like so. And yeah, why not? Let's start exploring. I mean, what could go wrong inside a dark cave? Nothing can attack us here, right? Maybe something shiny there. What? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? No! Oh, damn! That's a spider.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head.
Okay, that's enough without the spiders. Let's pick up the new shiny object. It's called Summersloop.
The Summersloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture.
Alright, so discovered that we can and we get mycelia. Ta-da!
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Of course, it's called mycelia. I don't know if anyone of you saw Star Trek Discovery, which uses the mycelial network to travel. Let me know in the comments if you did. Alright, so time to feed up our containers again with some leaves and wood. Take more to make for biomass. Yeah, we have fuel. Okay, so let's give her no. Going to take something from here. Nope, not yet. Let's start researching. So I'm gonna let Ada take over from here because it's gonna tell us some pretty little stories that will start with our research. So Ada, it's time for you to shine. Acknowledge our work.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs.
Okay, so basically a spider. Let's see what this does.
Summersloop analysis completed. Summersloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical. Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New caterium research available.
Okay, so that was weird. There are many aliens that we do not know of here, it seems.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Of course it does. Alrighty, so now that we have all the biomass we need, let's research the fabric.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Okay, so I'm that parachute. So let's grab all this junk from our deposit here. We left it here before we started to explore stuff. And let's craft some fabric real quick. Requires biomass. Now that's done, time to research our parachute.
Parachute unlocked. Fixit appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties. But damaging fix-it property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Alright, so don't hurt myself while I'm falling down a cliff, something like that. Can also research this. We have the blue power slug.
Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static.
Okay, fine. Let's unload all the unnecessary stuff here, which we don't currently use in any milestones, just for research. Secret stingers. Stingers kind of it, right? Oh, biomass. Don't need that. Yep, should be it. Okay, let's move on to our quest river here. So, time to select a new milestone. Jump pads. Okay, let's start gathering some material for it. That was fast. And now, special surprise. It's time to build a parachute, which requires fabric. And we have everything we need to make the fabric. So let's do that. Alrighty, fabric done. Let's put this thing back together. Another fabric. Thank you. Time to craft the parachute. Should be on the back, right? Yep. Cool. Now we can test it out. Press space. Perfect. Yeah, this is gonna be lots of fun. Parachute all the way. So, let's finish this milestone. This will be the rotors. We have plates, we have the cable. Almost. Nope, not here. Let me go grab it fast. And now we have a cable. Let's launch. Boom.
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed, individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
I mean, what could go wrong when you use a jump pad? Come on, that should be easy. Okay, that's done. Let's complete this milestone as well. Let's launch. Go.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fix-It to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have
Okay, so we have a new shop available, which we can't build because we're missing screws. Now that we have screws, I decided to put it on the other side of my hub. So, like so. Yeah, should be nice over here. So, perfect. Well, let's explore. Okay, tapes, right? Conveyors. Sure, they will be useful in the future. Some power stuff. Signs, boxes, right? Customization, whatever that is. More foundations, right? walls. Of course we need walls. For what? We'll see in the future. Architecture. Ladder. I think I want the ladder. So we need 3 awesome coupons. We can also buy materials if we don't have them. That's nice. I think it's time to place that sink. Should be a nice little place here. We're missing some plates. Let's go craft the plates with us. Okay, reinforced plates done. Let's set up the zinky. Where should I place it? Tree was in the way, of course. Let's go again. Perfect. Okay, let's power it up. We have a bit of power. Yeah, I think we should be fine. So connect up that. Easy. Perfect. Now how do I add things with I got drop stuff. And the coupons. I have stuff to burn, but how? That's the resource. So adding a storage container to the belt, then adding stuff to the storage container. We'll send them on the belt into the awesome sink, and the sink will just cut them down and make coupons. So we're gonna tackle that problem a little bit later. Now let's focus on our milestones to complete tier 2. Logistics. Okay. Nice lot of reinforced plates. Let's go grab all the materials and grab the plates that we need. 50. That's all. Okay, time to turn them in. And final goal for this year.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
Okay, that's all for this one. See you all in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.